Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And that gets things running. Well timed, excellent interception. Lofted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's gone for goal! And he's lifted it over.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Over to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Out towards the flank. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. That pass has been well intercepted. Does really well to win the ball there. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. claimed it in a trice. Gets good distance on it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Cleared away. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And they can counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that.
It was all set up for him too, Peter, to pick out someone wearing the same shirt, and the rest is history now.
And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. Referee has just said play on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Driven forward. Is onto it in a flash. There's the shot! There was plenty of power on that. Played out to the right. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Plenty to aim at here. And the keeper has it. And it's played forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Clipped into space. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's a nicely shaped ball. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's on his way! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred. And he has been fouled there. Looks to the other side, calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Does well to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now. Tries a shot! And it's played forward. And they've got a throw. Oh, it's come loose. That's good play. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Indonesia are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gets the shot away! He's found a way through. Shot, surely! But there's going to be another change here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
They'll have one final crack at it. Indonesia don't have many options, and time is running out. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has been cut short. That's an excellent shot, goal! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Indonesia can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
There's the whistle. It's just beyond his reach. Dragusin. And it's played forward. It's run loose here. He's charged, surely! It's a loose ball. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's overshot the green. Dragusin.
Romania. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pretty, but it gets the job done. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Chooses to go back. The cross. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yeah, that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that's neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's managed to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely feet. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. No, that's overhit. to the left. Tries to get it clear. Might be danger here. That's the keeper's ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's having a go. Decent hit from there. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's half-time here. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think...
Decent chance! It's really well cleared. Showing good feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. That looks a cracking ball. He's cut it out. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's a nice ball. And there's chance for a shot! It's there! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Romania are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dragoshin gets across to intercept that, and it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, super find. And he's onside. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dragoshin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Over to the left. Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he deliver?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling.
And the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance. And
shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Deftly away. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, great chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's very neat. Moved on forwards. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. And so, day one. High expectations, high ambitions. Reality will strike some soon enough. But for now, everyone believes. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. So the teams are ready to go, as we all bask just for a moment in that special feel-good factor we tend only to get on days like this.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
Takes a shot! And he's found the net!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
And that could set him on his way. Now that's a fine challenge. Ooh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. And he's well positioned here. Lovely bit of skill, played with finesse. This is good, that's a foul. Defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the right. And a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's no flag. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's played forward. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
He's shifting through the gears here. He has a... Can he finish? No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's found a way through. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Over to the left. Well, that's well seen too. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That'll be a throw-in. Nice physical challenge. Positioning was spot on. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the action is back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Could be danger here! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Straight corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and fed it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And shoots! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
That has been knocked clear. Goes for a shot! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Aim forwards. That's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Offside again.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards. Crossed into the header! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that position.
Free kick's been given. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Good reason for optimism here. Lofted upfield, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things looking so easy. Chance, surely! And it's played forward, so what can they make of this? To aim at here. Decent chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And Teller making another change here. Become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he welcomes it in. Cleared without complication. The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very ready.
Might be danger here. Tries a shot! And he's kept it out. That's a great save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Hoisted clear. And that's a good ball. Clears it away. He was slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
into space out wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Clipped into space. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Chance here to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in here! He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a throw. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's played forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Job done, professionally done. All eyes forward now. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic to move on to the next round with as big a winning margin.